Welcome back, hot dogs. Got another one. Shouts out to your boy. When I be in that spider pig mode, I be in that work mode. Shouts out to the weekends because I work for myself. Let's get it in and grind it out, right? Let's get right to it.
Whoa! I got a battle mask! You hear madness? I am not this!
Which parent are you? In the bustling city of Nutriville, a group of extraordinary individuals has emerged, known far and wide as the superfood parents. They are on a mission to transform their families' lives through the power of nutrition, one delicious bite at a time. Meet Chef Laquita Marie, the culinary mastermind behind the Superfood Parents Playbook. With boundless enthusiasm, she welcomes you to embark on a thrilling journey to becoming a true superfood hero. But what exactly does that mean? In Nutriville, superfood parents are everyday heroes. These superfood parents lead the charge for better health, but not with capes. They lead with carrots, and whole food fats like avocados. And instead of masks, they lead with mangoes and berries. Fruits and vegetables are the disease-destroying arsenal of heroes. Are you a disease destroyer superhero for your loved ones? Fruits and veggies fuel the mission of heroes like Veggie Vixen. Are you a Veggie Vixen for your loved ones? Dedicated to ensuring their loved ones thrive on a diet rich in faves, fruits and vegetables. Here's your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to guide your family to superhero status by reaching the highest levels of health and wellness daily. Become a plant-powered titan, a superfood avenger, or even a faves crusader by earning 5 points for every fruit or vegetable eaten. It's a fun-filled quest where nutrition meets excitement. All of the digital details are at superfoodparents.com for the full experience. Superfood Parents has also created workbooks, where you'll discover the tools you need for success. These workbooks give you the heroic strategies to craft your grocery list like a seasoned hero. Which means you now have a playbook to even track your weekly meals like a true champion. And engage in mind-bending nutritional education with word searches that will keep your family entertained and informed. So, are you ready to join the ranks of the superfood parents? Are you prepared to unleash the power of faves and make every meal a heroic endeavor? If so, flip the page of the Superfood Playbook and let's begin your journey to becoming the ultimate superfood hero.
To become a sponsor, just visit superfoodparents.com.
Subscribe. You want peace? Let us be.
Silence! Silence! Had you been practicing on your art, you know your way in the dark. Silence!
Allow me to demonstrate our skills.
Did you know X-Men member Nightcrawler, aka Kurt Wagner, borrowed a suit from Spider-Man to escape mutant persecution in the Uncanny Spider-Man series? This awesome Spider-Man suit is black with red accents, including a giant pointed red spider emblem that reaches to the shoulders and connects to the back, along with big glowing white eyes. At this point in the Marvel Universe, most mutants have been banished to an unknown land. Kurt is among the few mutants that remain, saving people while trying not to out himself. We see him stop a couple criminals in Central Park with his astral cutlass, aka the Hope Sword, which, as Marvel describes it, essentially transforms the relentless optimism that defines Nightcrawler into a tangible object. He meets up with Spider-Man and tells him about his adventure. Peter asks what Kurt is going to do about clearing his name, along with all mutants. A big reason why mutants are outlawed is because Kurt himself was controlled into killing humans. We get an insight into his dark thoughts, being envious of Peter's freedom and being crushed by the pressure, but says his plan right now is to help people one at a time.
Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering Old Man Venom. He made his first appearance in Edge of Venomverse, issue number 4, that was released in August of 2017. His real name is James Howlett, but he's also gone by Logan Venom. And he's an iteration of Wolverine from Earth 17673. with his stats being presumed to be the same as the mainstream Earth 616 Wolverine, which means that he would stand around 5 feet 3 inches tall and weigh around 300 pounds with that adamantium skeleton, while having blue eyes, but he has old grizzled gray hair. Now, it's worth noting that since this version of Old Man Logan is venomized, he also has prehensile tongue and claws, not to mention more pronounced canine fangs. This version of Wolverine also has a slightly different backstory than the mainstream, with him being somewhat older, since Wolverine was supposedly born in 1880, although this one recalls fighting in the War of 1812, while it's also known that the mainstream Wolverine has a clone named Laura Kinney. But in this universe, Laura Kinney is claimed to be his actual daughter. However, other than these few distinctions, he seems to have undergone the same Weapon X experimentation and the rest of the normal backstory of Earth 616 Wolverine. So, with that being said, Old Man Venom is extremely powerful, because although he has a somewhat reduced healing factor due to his advanced age, he still has all the well-known abilities of Wolverine, such as enhanced senses, strength, speed, agility, and ferocity, especially with his iconic claws. But we have to consider that the Venom symbiote more than makes up for the lack of healing factor that Wolverine now has, seeing as how it imparts its host with an advanced healing factor itself. And this would make Old Man Venom virtually indestructible. To go on, the symbiote would also greatly increase his natural strength, easily putting him in at least low-level vast superhuman strength territory. And that's before we even get to the symbiote greatly increasing Logan's natural durability, stamina, speed, and agility, as well as having the obligatory constituent matter manipulation, being able to generate multiple tendrils and other weapons from his body. Not to mention that both Logan and the symbiote naturally have a degree of telepathic resistance on their own. So yeah, there's no need to go into all of their other abilities, but just know Old Man Venom is a beast. Now, it's captivating how Marvel blended the lore of Wolverine's Old Man Logan with the formidable power of Venom. This character's narrative begins similarly to his Earth 21923 counterpart, with a significant divergence occurring when Logan decides to reveal the truth about Bruce Banner Jr.'s parentage. This revelation leads to a violent confrontation, with Banner Jr. attacking Logan and then leaving him near unconscious. This pivotal moment leaves Logan devastated, leading him to frequently drink to cope with the emotional pain of losing his bond with Banner. We'd go on to see Logan's path take another dramatic turn when he's approached by Warren Worthington III, also known as Archangel. Worthington, taking advantage of Logan's drunken state, somewhat kidnaps him, while informing him that his son Scotty is still alive. He then brings Logan to the desolate Xavier Mansion, a site laden with painful memories for Logan, as it's where he, under the Red Skull's control, had accidentally killed the X-Men. However, this encounter is revealed to be a trap, with Worthington transforming into his Archangel form and knocking Logan unconscious. Upon regaining consciousness, Logan finds himself in the Danger Room, confronted by Worthington, Ashley Barton, and Banner Jr. Each of these characters harbors a vendetta against Logan, with Worthington seeking revenge for the X-Men, Barton wanting to avenge her dismantled criminal empire, and Banner Jr. desiring to re-establish his family's dominance while avenging his birth father. Their plan is to take Logan out and use his remains to create an army of clones. Like that hasn't been done before. But as part of their scheme, they then introduce a venomized Tyrannosaurus Rex, which had survived an earlier encounter with Black Bolt. But the tenacious Logan would manage to escape, and in the ensuing battle, he would manage to throw Barton into the creature's mouth, but he would ultimately be devoured himself. However, we can see that Logan's story doesn't end there, but truly begins, because the Venom symbiote then separates from the dinosaur and bonds with Logan, who's within his stomach. This grants Logan immense strength and allows him to escape the creature's stomach. Now, as Old Man Venom, Logan exhibits even more power and ferocity than in his youth. He easily kills Archangel and then pursues Banner Jr. But despite the symbiote's constant goading to seek ultimate revenge, Logan refrains from killing Banner Jr., expressing that he still cares for him like a son. The narrative would then abruptly shift to a broader conflict, as a venomized Captain America appears on the scene and recruits Logan to join a battle against formidable new enemies. We then see Logan teleported by a venomized version of Doctor Strange to help out in a war against the Poisons, which are a uniquely potent enemy to the symbiotes. This war involves a series of grueling and seemingly hopeless battles, with Logan emerging as a crucial asset in the venomized hero's efforts. And ironically, throughout the war, Logan often fought alongside a venomized version of his quote-unquote daughter, Laura Kinney, as well as a multitude of other venomized heroes. Yet, despite their grueling path towards their eventual victory, Old Man Venom appears to meet his end when the Venoms destroy the Poison's ship. Nevertheless, given Logan's extraordinary resilience and the symbiote's durability, it remains plausible that Old Man Venom could easily return. Now, his journey, marked by loss, betrayal, and a relentless quest for redemption, encapsulates the enduring spirit of Wolverine combined with the formidable power of Venom. This fusion of characters creates a complex and compelling hero whose story captivated readers, leaving them eager for potential future appearances. Now, for his powers and abilities and his limited yet impactful influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Old Man Venom a rating of 9, which is an epic rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.
Since their creation, Sentinels have been a nightmare for mutant kind. They attack relentlessly, and even the base model was capable of accounting for and neutralizing most mutant attacks. Stark Sentinels were a major upgrade, as Phelan crafted them with stolen Stark Industries tech. Now, in the current issue of Invincible Iron Man, Magneto arrives just in time to help get Tony's massive suit back online, thanks to a request from Emma Frost, and sends it stomping through Orcus' remaining Sentinel factories. Stark failed to complete his Sentinel Buster design before sending it into action, and it was dead in the water without a new power source. Luckily, Magneto has returned to full power after his resurrection and is willing to help Tony for the sake of destroying Orcus once and for all. Max positions himself at its heart, forcing it back online and immediately radically reinforcing mutant kind's position in the war against Orcus in the process.
Spider-Man is one of Marvel's greatest heroes because he cares about his enemies as much as he does their victims, but with the malevolent Spider-Goblin persona manifested, things are getting not so friendly somehow. The current issue of The Amazing Spider-Man sees Pete's Spider-Goblin sicked upon the iconic Sinister Six. Launching into action, the Vulture tells Spidey that his vengeance has been a long time coming, only for Peter to respond, yes, to long. Because I've always done you the courtesy of fighting fair, and it's clear that by holding back all these years, Spider-Man has been protecting New York's villains just as much as its innocence. Without any regard for their well-being, Peter drops the Sinister Six in minutes and doesn't so much as break a sweat. He makes short work of Dr. Octopus, Vulture, Sandman, and Electro, and while he chooses to go a more physical route with Mysterio and Kraven, Spider-Man maintains his chilling brutality. If not for the Spider-Goblin, Parker wouldn't treat his enemies so callously.
Remember me when you're far away. I always have a place for you to stay. In the garden, by the door, in the bedroom, on the floor. Remember me when you're far away. I always have a place for you to stay. In the middle of the night, I'm gonna be there till the morning light. Remember me when you're far away. I always have a place for you to stay. In the garden, by the door, in the bedroom, on the floor. Remember me when you're far away. I always have a place for you to stay. In the middle of the night, I'm gonna be there till the morning. Remember me when you're far away. I'll always have a place for you to stay. In the garden, by the door, in the bedroom, on the floor. Remember me when you're far away. I'll always have a place for you to stay. In the middle of the night, I'm gonna be there till the morning light. Remember me when you're far away. I'll always have a place for you to stay. In the garden, by the door, in the bedroom, on the floor. Remember me when you're far away. I'll always have a place for you to stay. In the middle of the